Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Here's the handoff. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Herbstreit. He wants to go deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. It's Tees. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Here comes the option. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll try to snap it quickly. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Throws to the wideout. He caught it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Tulsa will come to the line on first and goal. Wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the point after is good. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Quarterback on the keeper. Makes one man miss. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of...
And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense, and here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Dropping back, it's Herbstreit. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football.
Fires one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tulsa. And he tacks on the extra point. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to throw. It's Herbstreit. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
First play of the drive, read option left.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing.
Lots of room to run. Lowers those pads.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting. Pass rush, going after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Handoff to the single running back. At the 45 on his way. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Tulsa. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To throw, it's Herbstreit. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28th. Trying play action. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. On the option. The pitch. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Stopped short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's White. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. To the air on 2nd down. Going for the big play. Makes the grab on the right. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a touchdown, Mountaineers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for this.
There he goes! And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Golden Hurricane, after that explosive run, back to the line. They run the reverse. Makes it past the marker. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tulsa. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a man. It's Herbstreit. Makes the grab on the left. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed on the outside, it's White. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got it in the middle, it's White. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kick. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm
speeding down the left side. The 40. The 30. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air, it's Herbstreit. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Off play action. On the run, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism...
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Now he's looking to throw it. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, West Virginia. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looks as if he's going to run it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. On the move. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He's looking deep. And it's incomplete, the long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the 2nd half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stands in and takes the hit. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big. And
time to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking downfield, it's Herbstreit. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Oh, he's got a chance. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. He's going to take off. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They bring the punter onto the field now. Bust through behind his pad. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Quarterback making checks. Looking left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Shakes off the defender.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice
deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got...
Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Breaks into the open.
Man, you know, sometimes ball carriers just have to know when the fight is over. And this guy, he's trying to drive. He's low to the ground. He's doing everything he possibly can to get the first down. But, David, he got a little bit careless with that ball security there.
Yeah, and listen, I'm okay with it when it's fourth down. Like, fourth down and goal, and I got to reach that ball. First down, second down, I can't fumble. But right there... stretching the ball and I'm trying to get it across that plane, so be it. I don't know if he was going to get it anyways, but big play by the defense, big stop. Now your offense gets to go right on the field.
From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Herbstreit. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot.
There he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Off play action on first down. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
It's a big stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Handoff from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished.
Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. To the air, it's Hawkins. Looking deep. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Tulsa! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, they
trying to get closer, and they knock it free. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Tulsa, 55. West Virginia, 45.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
The return is
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Got a little space. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the left. Oh, what a cut! He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Gonna look downfield again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll take another shot here. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Here's a Heat. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now on 1st down from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Herbstreit. Just a short pass to the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Hubbard. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a 1st down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They were trying to set up the screen, and they almost threw the thing away. They're lucky it's 3rd down. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Bringing the heat. Buys a little time with his feet. Touchdown, Tulsa! And the pummeling has started.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. 2nd down coming up. To the air. It's Herbstreit. A little screen to the running back. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a